million. And here's a fired-up French coach, Thierry Janacek, alongside him Jean-Paul Dutroux, his faithful assistant.
Everything goes
Guyana, coached by Joe Whipple, Canadian but based in Barbados. Over here too, the president of the Guyana Rugby Union, Noel Adonis, the NAPRA Sevens champions. They'll be coming up to cheer the men in black soon.
Those girls enjoyed Wellington so much they just couldn't leave the tour. Straight on the plane, straight to Vegas. Who can blame them?
Fun times.
Sells out in 4 minutes, is that right?
It did. I think it was less than that. 2 minutes even.
But here we are, 5-all. And Guyana with an opportunity to knock off an established rugby-playing country and record a historic win.
In their first ever tournament at this level. Well, they've done well in their own neck of the woods. The North American Caribbean Rugby Association. Last November, the men and the women of Guyana won the titles. And for the men, it was their 4th Caribbean Association Championship titles. Theo Henry always kept in play. This is the power lifter. This is the strong man who's looking for support here. Oh, it's a good pass as well. 3-2 on the left. Could be all the way. Oh no. Thrown in field by Kevin McKenzie to no one in particular. And this is where again France will excite. They'll run from their own line. Alba Ladejo. Now they have the man over. But well, I think Durke made an error there. He ran into contact.
Well,
had a clear unmarked man out wide.
The error was really from the Guyanan number 10, I think it was, McKenzie, who had 3 guys in support.
Far side of the field to he did the only thing that stopped scoring.
Exactly.
But they have the ball again. Albert LaRose, another experience with the West Indies squad, of course. Just to remind you that this has been, there's a man down over there, and it's one of the Guyanans, number 10, I think.
That's Lespierre.
Lespierre, who scored the try early, but still stands at 5-5. Just over 5 minutes to play. He's still down.
Over here? I didn't see. I didn't
big bang there. The 22-year-old. Well, that was an extraordinary passage of play.
It was.
Help's coming.
I might be doing McKenzie a disservice. I think it might have been Lespierre actually who managed to not score that try for his teammates. But you could see them throw their arms up in the air on the inside when he had 2-3 players in support.
Well, they're being generous to each other, aren't they? Possession given away 6 times by France, 8 by Guyana.
14 times.
Bad kicks. Yeah,
in less than 9 minutes.
Make a decision and play on.
But it has been entertaining.
Okay? Well, it is.
Okay?
I mean, that's the joy. I mean, it may not be of the highest caliber, but it's certainly riveting because it's so close and they are so enthusiastic. So are the crowd behind them. Sevens tournaments are never boring. So it looks though he's okay.
Come on.
We are down to 5.5 minutes and 5 points apiece. France still in their 22. Not exactly fluent, but this is better. Is that forward? No. SMS wide. Whoa, this is the risk element, and Theo Henry's there claiming it. Doesn't ground it, and France come away quite legitimately. On the break, a huge tackle on Ben Latif.
Tackler. Let it go now, on the ground.
Feeling that was McKenzie again.
Hold blue, last.
And it's Guyanan ball.
Wrong way.
Gone the wrong way. Tell him a bit louder. Claudius Butts, the captain. I think
out 3 blue.
The pace of the game is beginning to take its toll as well. Looking for the burst through. Oh, it's gone forward from Schroeder, I think. Well, it's harem-scarum stuff, isn't it?
Well, I'm not sure how someone didn't touch the ball down there when it was in the in goal, but seemingly
no one did.
No one got a hand on it. We couldn't quite. We were obscured from this side of the goalpost.
Ronald Dixie Myers comes on the field. He's from the Guyanan champion club, the Hornets.
I think you're right, Nigel. Fatigue setting in, certainly on the Guyanese side. And you'd expect that. Not used to this level of competition. It's late in the day.
Well, to have New Zealand and Australia preceding this encounter,
yes,
for both these teams, especially the Guyanese.
When you think about it, it was a pretty tough ask.
Well, wasn't it just? I thought, right, well, we'll teach you what it's like.
Yeah, this is what it's like. You know.
And they didn't score a try against either of them, but they have done here against France, and that'll be a great feather in their cap anyway. On now comes a youngster. Dwayne Schroeder has come on as replacement.
Touch, pause, engage.
24-year-old from the Defence Force Club. So they've all had a run here on this opening day.
Well done.
Just France really need a little bit of composure. They are a more talented side for sure, and the more experienced, of course, by a street. This is Albaladejo. He's been their standout player this season. Needs a bit of magic from him here to break the scoreline. Durkee with a kick through wide.
Stay up!
Just getting possession away when they had men over. Very strange.
Well, that's the sort of desperation moment there, just to get it away from the line, but it just gives France another chance to go, and it's gone forward to Albaladejo. Well, I dare not look at Thierry Janacek. If he had any hair, he'd have torn it out by now, that's for sure.
Well, you can see with Guyana, they are getting tired. They're not closing the French down as easily, but what that does in a sort of ironic way is it gives France too many options and too much time. And then with a two-man overlap, they decided to kick the ball. But I think they probably will, with 3 minutes to go, come out on top.
It's inexplicable, really.
It is.
Then we're not on the pitch.
Engage.
Our legs aren't full of lactic acid or anything, so
no,
that's the difference. Claudius Butts, now the captain with the sparkly boots. Well, still going. Richard Staglon running rings.
Advantage.
Good ball to Kevin McKenzie. McKenzie, the powerful back row forward from the Bracknell club. And here's the lead for Guyana again.
Well, I was a little worried because he was celebrating a little prematurely, and after the last effort, when he butchered a try, I thought, no, it can't happen twice. Well, here we are. Guyana are very close to recording an historic win, and that really was a well-taken try. It was
down.
That was tremendous.
Richard Staglon, really good decision-making. He found himself isolated after making initial break, pulled out, and used the width.
Yeah, and the captain initially, Claudius Butts. So they've kept their cool. Now then, 2 minutes to go, 10-5. Guyana, first tournament in sight of a first win against a top rugby nation. A sort of funny, sort of mazy kick that adds the 2 points and makes the task even harder now for France, because a converted try would only draw them level. So, inspired moments here for Guyana.
Hurry up.
He's lost for words now.
Come on.
He's expended all his energies of shouting and cavorting. Here come France then. Well, with a minute 19 seconds, they're almost in sight of only hope of being a draw. It's with Jérémy Malzieu from Clermont-Auvergne. This has been a tremendous effort into the hands of Kevin McKenzie again. Now it's with Thierry Henry.
No blue.
Hold. The excitement must be, their hearts must be pounding, not just from the effort, but from the possible excitement of a win here with Albert Larose. Larose, West Indian representative many a time. Drop goal attempt. Well, worth a shot. Worth a shot. It uses up time. There's Kevin McKenzie there of the brightly coloured boots.
You felt then if they moved the ball two passes.
To be fair, if he got it, game over.
Yeah, it's a good point.
25 seconds to go. Not that it was a great drop goal.
No.
France now can only hope for a draw. Here comes the break. And all the way, he'll go under the post. Bruno Delmas, who's been their top try scorer, will have restored something here with Albaladejo's kick on the sound of the hooter, draws it level at 12 points all. So Guyana didn't get that win, but they must be happy to at least have come away on their first day of the IRB Sevens with a draw against mighty France. For France, well, escapology, I think. They got out of the hole in the end to pull it back 12 all. What a thriller.
There you go. Head out to the merchandising area and grab yourself a fantastic piece of memorabilia. Well, it will be a piece of memorabilia too, this being the first time we've ever been at this venue. Caps, shirts, there are jackets, there are a whole heap of things out there. Great presents they make too, so head on out the back and sort it out. Up next,